Welcome to the Bethany Show. I'm Bethany, your host, obviously. Today's topic is sort of a sensitive one for all those journalists out there. I personally am not a journalist, just a lucky TV show person, or a lucky person, as you might say, to get this job. Anyways, blogging versus journalism is our topic today. It's sort of touchy because journalists and bloggers are becoming two separate things. Or could it be that the bloggers of the U.S. and the surrounding countries are becoming more like journalists each day? Bloggers don't live by a code of ethics. Silly me. Bloggers don't live by a code of ethics. They can write freely and they can write without consequences, whereas journalists, every time they publish a story, they put their reputation up on a podium and hope that it doesn't fall. I know that this is a touching subject for a lot of people in America, or at least journalists are, but people, you don't realize blogging is all over. It isn't just writing in your journal. These people are finding stories quicker than the journalists who've gone to school, who've studied these things. It's kind of sad. Some people actually say that blogging is the future. As you know, a lot of America is online right now. Some are even watching this show online as we speak. Anyways, America, I have to get serious with you. This will become a big issue soon, but for now, as being Bethany, I want to cover it before anyone else. Today's guest on our show happens to be a journalist. Now, he's not very well known, but he has won a Pulitzer Prize, which awesome earned him a spot on this show thanks to my producers. But seriously, y'all, let's welcome our next guest, Benjio. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Forgot to mention, Benjio unfortunately has to join us by satellite. He's covering the story now in Africa. It's about the rainforest and deforestation. I know it's sad, but that's what journalists do. They take risks.
Don't you wanna go for a ride? Just keep your hands inside and make the most out of life. Now don't you take it for granted.
Hello, my name is Benjio. I'm here helping Bethany out with her coverage of journalism versus blogging. I personally started off as a blogger, but I figured it was better to go to school. School is a wonderful place if you don't know it. I'm going to have to tell you a few things that people have never heard before. The graphs will assist you, but that won't be for a while. Right now, I'm going to tell you about my story. I started off as a blogger, as I told you before. It was an entertaining career, although it wasn't a career. I didn't live by any ethics. I'm an ethical person, but not living by any ethics is what killed me. I started going to school for it. I learned new passions. I understood the journalism better. Oh look, there's a spotted cat. Blast you cat, get away. I mean, I'm a good journalist. Anyways, most of America is starting to get their information online. Even people under 70 are starting to get the information online. Do you know what that means? That means that my job is starting to go into danger. I bet you never knew this before, but even people, old people, not that I have anything against old people, but old people are starting to get their news online. Most magazines and newspapers start publishing their stuff online. The Anna Nicole story, most of that journalism, or what you would call journalism, was online. I don't know what to do anymore. America, your journalists who write all these stories and put them in magazines, they are the ones you need to be listening to. They went to school for it. They put their life on the line every time they publish a story. If you don't believe that, then you better. I'm going to tell you another story. So, besides getting the news online, the phones are online. Everything is online. The cat's starting to walk the... Sorry. Let's fix it. Better. Sorry. Okay. So, it's sad to say that this might be my last report. I'm not writing this story anymore. I mean, I'm writing it, but doesn't seem worth it, does it? When people are just going to go online and read it. But these bloggers, they're forcing us journalists to work harder. Although we shouldn't have to work harder. We put ourselves through school and we're not afraid to take risks. But we're aware what will come of our risks. I guess in final message, I have to say that bloggers, be careful what you write, because they affect more than just yourselves. Bethany had to leave earlier, so this is her signing off for you. She wasn't feeling well. It's probably because you're journalist or not journalist. Be a journalist. All you journalists out there, you need to be more of a journalist. So I guess it comes down after these next few flashes of a how do you put it? If you put a graph, I'll show you how many people get their news online, so you can understand how bloggers are taking effect. MySpace. I have a MySpace. I don't journal on it. Well, I do journal on it. That's what a blog should be, but these bloggers, they're taking it to the next level. They're reporting what I need. Sorry. But I guess that's what I have to say for now. These next few slides will tell you why I'm being so affected. Bloggers, be careful. Anyways, it's Bethany and Benjio signing off.